Aries, welcome to your reading. All right. I'm happy that you guys are here. How you guys doing tonight? I hope you are doing well. Hope you're in good health and good wealth. Hopefully better health than me. I feel about the same as yesterday. So this is going to be a message today for any Aries out there who are feeling maybe stuck or at a crossroads, like you want to make a decision or you're kind of being guided to make a certain decision for yourself, maybe take a leap of faith. This is going to be a message for those Aries. I'm feeling a little better today, but even a little bit of sickness, like it makes me like, I get irritated really fast by just like the little things, by stupid things. I'm just like, ah. So once irritability goes away, that's when I know I'm in the clear. But today, we're going to be getting a message for Aries who could be feeling stuck or at a crossroads or ready to take a leap of faith. I don't know. I wasn't even going to like get too in depth with a reading. And I was just going to kind of talk to you guys about like what I've been through and how I've gotten unstuck before and stuff like that. But we are going to start off with the reading and then we'll end with the, I guess, advice. Not anything to like tell you to do this or that, but it's like take what resonates and just tell you a little bit about myself and stuff, because you guys seem to watch my videos a lot. We're going to start off with a more spiritual, wow. Bottom of the deck, we have Journey. I don't know if you can see that. It's like you're being protected or you're being held, definitely being guided by spirit. You have been your whole journey or throughout your whole journey. Some of you could be feeling like your flow is not flowing or things aren't going the way that you want them to. Don't forget that the upper realms, the higher realms, especially with this freaking owl, look at this. You are so guided and protected, Aries. So regardless of what you feel or how you feel things are going, just know it's going that way for a reason. You're going through that thought, that struggle, that conflict, that situation for a reason. It's here to teach you something. Let's see what Spirit has for you, though. If you're open to being receptive to the lesson. All right. What do you got for Aries? We have soul retrieval out first. This could speak to you really regaining some sense of power, regaining some sense of like autonomy or belief in self, maybe healing something that was a very deep wound, like you actually being able to allow it to come to the surface so you can face it and heal it and call that piece of yourself back, or leaving a really crappy situation and kind of taking your power back, taking your energy away from that situation or calling it back to you even, right? Sometimes, I don't know, I feel like the power of thought or prayer it's very powerful. It's not like you got to do anything special to call back these pieces of self, but you have to acknowledge that you gave that piece away at some point in time, We're going to start off real deep. And it might just stay like that. I don't know. I'm not really going to control this reading. We also have the spiral. This feels like an Aries they might be feeling like they've constantly been on this journey of self-discovery or self-healing. And you could be some of you may be excited by it, but some others of you might feel like it's it's becoming repetitive at this point. Like you're ready for something new. You're ready for something different, you know? The way that you have been healing, or maybe the time you've taken for yourself to, you know, heal or whatever. It's like that has helped you a lot, but you're ready for something different. You're ready for something, you're ready to nurture something, or you're ready to be nurtured. It's almost like you feel you've completed some sort of cycle or chapter within this healing, and you're ready for something more. The smoky mirror in the reverse. The crow. The lower world. That's weird. When I saw the crow, I almost wanted to say, with the smoky mirror, you see something clearly now, or there's some truth you're aware of. I thought it was going to be in regards to this cycle you're in of healing or soul retrieval. But then when the crow came out, I wanted to say you've seen some sort of dark truth, or some shadow aspect of self, or within a situation you're in, and then to be followed by the lower world was just confirmation. So there's something about a shadow aspect within yourself that maybe you've tried to avoid, neglect, run from, deny. It's kind of, spirit is showing you it's not something you need to run from or reject. It's okay to embrace this. It's okay to accept this about yourself. Maybe you've been on this repetitive cycle because you've been focused on healing or getting rid of this shadow aspect, when in reality it is a part of you, and it will always be a part of you because it always has been. You just need to come to terms with it, whatever this shadow aspect is, or this lower world aspect is. And for a lot of you, it might go over your head. For others, it won't. That's what I'm seeing though. You are calling back pieces of yourself, even pieces that were unbeknownst to you, pieces of your soul, of your spirit. Not all of the pieces that you're calling back home are going to be things that you maybe want to accept or acknowledge about yourself, but they are still the truth. It is still you. It's not your desire to change it might be part of the repetitive cycle, because it's not something you need to change. It's something that wants to be embraced. Six of Pentacles reverse, the World reverse, Knight of Pentacles reverse. Two more. We're getting into the tarot now, which is a bit different. Five of Pentacles reverse, all Pentacles in the World, and the Hierophant. Damn. Okay, Aries, you guys are dealing with a situation here where you were committed to it, or this was something that felt really right to you. Something that it could be a marriage, right? Hierophant. This is something you were committed to, but in reality, there was a strong lack of like you being satisfied or reciprocation being given to you, right? This was either you being committed to something that wasn't committed to you, or you showing up for something in your life in a very authentic way, trying to heal things and fix things, but it not being returned to you. Almost like you were dealing with somebody who was not willing to move forward, but they still kept showing up. They weren't willing to grow, but they still showed up, even though they kept showing up in a way that was like, how should I say that? You know, in some rational minds, you might think like, oh, if you don't want to be a part of a situation, then don't show up. Like, just go the other way. Go in a different direction, right? If you don't want to be here, don't act like you do when you obviously don't. It's like you were dealing with an energy like that. It's almost like someone was just showing up for appearances, or just showing up because they felt they had to. But in reality, you were the only one, or could be them, flip it as it resonates. They were the only one, or you were the only one committed. Very one-sided. Justice. Things are being made right. This could have to do with legal matters. This could go to like a legal place, but things are definitely being karmically balanced in this situation because there was a lot of imbalance before. We have the Three of Cups. I see you being very happy with an outcome here. Four of Cups. High Priestess reverse. Your suspicions were right, especially if it has to do with the reason that energy was not being reciprocated was because of something else or someone else being involved. Your suspicions were correct. You will be getting justice. It might be really, it's like you'll get the clarity that your suspicions were right all along, but that doesn't make it any better. You know what I mean? On an emotional level. It's almost like you hate to be right, but you enjoy to be right because it gives you peace of mind. Like you didn't want to be right, but you were, Aries. What is Aries manifesting? We got the Nine of Swords. We also have the Eight of Pentacles. You want busy work. You want something to keep your mind occupied. You're manifesting like something to keep you busy, almost to the point of so where you don't have to think about like the real problems. Like you want something that is a very welcomed distraction. Two of Wands, something new, like a new hobby. Yeah, Six of Wands, something that makes you feel good. You're trying to manifest like this to a higher degree. It is absolutely a wish fulfillment. I just think you're manifesting it to be distracted from something. How is this going to play out for Aries? The Eight of Cups. The Devil. And the King of Cups. Well, you got to think about it, Aries. Are you manifesting an escape? Well, like, is the reason that you're manifesting, is it for the right reasons? Is it because this is that shadow aspect of the self, I'm telling you. This is what you're seeing about yourself. You're trying to run from something because the truth is being, oh my goodness. There's right words for this. You're dissatisfied with something here, Aries, because the truth that you have seen confirms your intuition. You are now healing, but what you were committed to was not committed to you. In return or in response, it's almost like you're manifesting something to keep your mind busy. But it is coming from a genuine place of this is something you desire. So you're not just manifesting any old relationship or any old job or any old situation. You're manifesting from a place of genuine desire so that you can heal and have space. But you're also manifesting from a place of trying to keep yourself busy or occupied so that you don't have to actually face what you're having to walk away from, because it could be something very heavy. I don't know. It feels like you guys might hate me if I say this. It feels like you're trying to like emotionally, you're trying to convince yourself of certain emotions. You're trying to avoid real and raw emotions by convincing yourself of other emotions that you get from whatever you're manifesting or focused on. The Emperor reverse, the Hermit reverse. You're avoiding self. You're avoiding conflict by learning something new. Okay. I would just be careful with that. I'd be careful with like the reason behind why you're doing what you're doing. Make sure it's for like reasons you genuinely desire, reasons that you genuinely desire, not because of reasons you're doing so you can avoid having to face the truth that is being confirmed to you. There's something about this lower world card and the crow and soul retrieval. You're figuring out something, or you're getting a piece of yourself back because you're acknowledging something very like something you didn't want to be true, but you're seeing it is true. I don't know. We're just gonna get one of these. I'm gonna read to you guys. Card 43, Karma of Kutuhala. We also have Spirit Owl of 852 hertz. We're going to read 43 first. Your sacred soul passion is powerful enough to shift the state of your inner reality and your outer experience. So commit to what truly ignites your heart and do not be dissuaded by anything or anyone. If you are seeking to make a commitment, do so when it truly connects you to your heart. Follow your genuine, meaningful bliss. Know that no matter what appears to be, you shall prevail, you shall arise. Kutuhala is a Sanskrit term that translates as that which excites wonder. Even if it doesn't seem like it will lead us anywhere practical, following our bliss can allow for something beautiful and deeply fulfilling to unfold. We often pursue what's sensible and secure, yet what could be more appropriate or divinely and delightfully inappropriate than pursuing a path so intoxicating, so fascinating, so utterly mesmerizing to the spirit that no matter what challenges arise, you feel so much love and commitment and passion, you shall not turn away. This is the stuff of potential greatness. We might call it being led by our hearts. Kutuhala is permission to do just that. The shadow side or unconscious pursuit of Kutuhala is seen when we chase our bliss in such a way that nothing genuine ever gets a chance to mature. We might be lured by greener grass and chase after every new possibility like a butterfly, flitting from place to place. This doesn't involve the heart, but rather the restless mind, the Nine of Swords, I'm telling you, which acts from fear and avoidance rather than using passionate devotion as its foundation. Hey, I'm telling you right now, Aries, my readings don't make sense until they do. The commitment that emerges out of true Kutuhala is not about clipping one's wings, but about growing them and learning how to fly skillfully. Without commitment, one takes a leap, tries to fly, fails, and rather than going through the process again and again until there is an understanding that leads to mastery, one tries to ride a bike, or surf, dance, teach, heal, or innumerable other things, never giving any chance to settle and evolve. There is inherent wisdom in Kutuhala. Let yourself be truly excited and inspired. Allow yourself to stumble, to not know, to become the holy mess that precedes sacred rebirth. When your attraction is deep and soulful, you will have the capacity to stay the course, even through difficulties. Don't allow the ego to tell you that the struggle must be a sign that the path is not for you, and thus drag you away in search of a substitute paradise. The Oracle Karma of Kutuhala can relate to those times when you are just discovering the path, feeling inexplicably fascinated by something, and are encouraged to explore just what the true nature of that fascination could be. Then the karma of wonders guiding us to fulfill the deepest longings of our soul and attain spiritual freedom in the process. We often think of karma as negative, but positive karma is our connection to guiding grace, the soul's delight that empowers us to live with joy and rapture. I'm reading at like a 12th grade level, fluidly, coherently, on the money. I'm flowing. Where was I at? Yeah. We can cultivate positive karma in the way we live our life, from the heart with forgiveness, a sense of worth and gentleness in our hearts. This oracle guides you towards spiritual empowerment, your ability even today to create something positive, gracious, and loving. What ways of being and which practices would enhance your ability to be a generator of positive karma this lifetime? Small steps can lead to great accomplishments when we stick to a path. Be patient in your passion and you shall go far. This oracle encourages you to recognize that in its own inimitable way, spirit is practical. It just tends to go via the delirious, rapturous, astonishing, and deeply healing route. Trust what you love and let your heart lead you. You and your life shall become luminous, sanctified in the grace of alchemical transformation. An unexpected and miraculous arising is at hand. And I'm just going to call that the end of your reading, Aries. Once I start feeling better, I'll get like more in depth, but I feel like that was a solid read because I feel like the message was clear in regards to you guys seeing something within you or about your life or situation that you know to be true. You know what your spirit's calling you to take that leap of faith towards. You know what crossroad you're at. You know what direction you want to go or that you desire to go. You just need to be bold enough to don't worry about what anyone else is going to say about you doing that for you. You chasing your dreams or going after your goals or leaving that person behind or that, doing whatever you need to do for you. Because at the end of the day, if you're doing it for you, if you're doing it for genuine reasons that come from your heart and your soul, that is your spirit. You can't be led astray when you're following that feeling, you know what I mean? But you need to do it for the right reasons. That's what I'm seeing here. So, Aries, I hope you guys have a blessed night. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want to follow me on social media, donate to the channel, book a personal, links will be in the description box below my About tab. I'll talk to you guys soon. Goodbye. Please like the video.